What's going on? Guess who's back? I know. I have done almost nothing. I was so sick last week. I didn't really get a lot done on my project, my meow nets of Slanesh. But I got some done. I finished the sculpt on this obese thing. I'm kind of happy with it. I don't really know. What I really like, and you really probably can't see unless I get close, and the fact that I put nibbles on him. And I think it's a him. I don't know. Either way, I'm going to have ghouls suckle at those nipples, which is the most disgusting. Even saying it is pretty creepy to me. Yeah, I'm not. I don't know what's wrong with me. What the hell? What is wrong with me? I don't know. I also bought these cat toys, and I'm gonna put ghouls inside here that are gonna be like pushing it forward. They're gonna be like the horse. I'm on in a bit of a holding pattern. Turns out ghouls are not available right now because they just released the Flesh Eater Quartz, Flesh Eater Counts. I don't know, something like that in Age of Sigmar. So all of the pieces are currently not available. Yeah. So anyway, so I'm sort of waiting on that, but hopefully, apparently, it should just be a little while. I did make this little platform out of milliput. I basically just did plastic art, but then I added the little boards there to give it some texture. I think I'm going to put a rug on it, too. I'm just flatten out a piece of green stuff and put a little rug on it. I made these little pillows. Yeah, I mean, just like, I don't know, kind of, because I figure a gigantic, obese cat would probably be unable to get up. Right. So I want it to look like he's struggling to get up. Like it's really a struggle. Like he's like I based him off of William Taft, I guess, the president who got stuck in a bathtub. I think he was the fattest president at the time. I mean, he weighed 300 something. Look, I don't have any proof, but I'm pretty sure Trump is pushing 3 bills. There's zero chance he's not more than 300 pounds. He's like 6'4". And I mean, his ass is 300 pounds. Anyway, look, I'm not going to get into that. So yeah, so I have all these pillows. I'm going to arrange them somehow so it looks like he's just like, hurt me, kill me. And let's see, I did other things too. What else do I have? I think I have, I'm going to have one person holding a fan. One ghoul is going to have like this giant fan. I'm not done with it, obviously. I was just trying to make it like a feather kind of fan. And then someone's on this side holding up a fish and feeding him. This feels like it's got to break. It's extremely fragile. I don't know. So I had to put green stuff on it pretty quick. I finished painting 2 more of these and then started on the 4th. I started painting it, this one, and noticed all these little terrible spots where like the green stuff, there's just such a huge gap. And I'm like, you know what, just paint it. The spots will cover it up and I paint it. And then after a while, I was like, no, the spots are not going to cover it up. So I had to basically start over. I put some green stuff back on to fill up the gaps and repainted it. I mean, it looks all right. I don't know. It's coming around. Like there are the 4 of them. Once I get the bases, yeah, I should probably show you all this stuff that Games Workshop sent me for the old world. Yeah, it's like $1,000 worth of stuff that I'm kidding. No, I got 0 from Games Workshop. Relax. I really wanted to play that joke up as much as possible. I even wanted to put it in the thing like showing all the stuff Games Workshop sent me, but come on. I think they would have if they knew who I was, if they'd ever heard of me, and if I were not bashing them quite a bit. But who knows? So let's see. So we have these guys. We have this coming along. That's going to be on like a chariot. I probably should have cut it back a little ways, but I don't know. I could still do that, I guess. I could still try and make it a little bit shorter. Who knows? I don't know. We'll see. I mean, maybe that's all it needs. And then put a little bar right there. I'm sure I could do that if I... we'll see. By the way, this cat toy was incredibly difficult to get apart and take the bell out of, but I did it. So, yeah, and then I need wheels too, and my thought is I'm going to try and use these round bases, which I'm not going to need, glue them together, make some sort of wheel, and put like a little sculpture thing in the middle, almost like a instead of spokes, make it like a solid wheel, and I'll put some design in the middle, and then I can have those. Yeah, I should probably cut it right there. That looks about right. And then I'll just Yeah. We'll see. When I get the ghouls, we'll see what it looks like. And that will give me, once I'm done with these two, I'll have 5 of them ready to go. I also I've been working on my litter box monster. Yeah, this took a couple tries too. I still wanted to, my thought was I would mix green pieces of sprue in there to make it look like litter. The problem is when I used it with the milliput, it just fell apart. It did not like having it mixed together. It was very fragile and it wasn't really, yeah, it wasn't what I'd hoped. But anyway, so now the plan is to just like smear it with Elmer's and sort of drape all these little bits and pieces on it. I also made a litter box out of milliput, but it wasn't exactly, it was kind of rough. It wasn't very, I don't know, it didn't really look like a plastic thing. So I made this tray, and I'll probably cover that with something. So the plan is to have him in a litter box, coming out of the litter box like he's made of litter. That's the plan for my spawn. Let's see. Yeah. There he is. So he's kind of... But I did sculpt a uvula in the back of his throat, which I don't know if you can see that, which hopefully that'll look right. Yeah, I gave him a huge tail, but I didn't like it, so now I'm going to turn this into another head. That's pretty much it. I don't know where I'm going to go next. I guess next I should start... I don't know. I mean, I still have to wait for the ghouls. I don't really want to do much with these guys. I guess I could start with trying to make some wheels. I don't know. And getting him ready. Yeah. He has a little taftiness to him. I gave him some texture. So he's incredibly big compared to the other models too, which... Hey, what's going on? Yeah, I don't know. That's where I'm at. I still haven't decided yet on much of anything. Like I said, I am going to make the fiends into these old cat ladies. And I think I'm going to put like weird things, like maybe one will have like a Werther's Candy t-shirt or something like that. Or maybe like the banner will be Werther's Candy, like an old lady would have. But we'll see. A little close up of these. Like I think I did all right with these. I think I'm pretty happy with how these look. I don't know why I put lipstick on them though. It's a little weird. Can I get any there? Oh, yeah, and I did not do pupils. I think it looks. I put a pupil in there. Honestly, I just like it without. I don't know. Although the boobs. Yeah. All right. This one's a little. Those aren't. I don't know. I put spots on it, and now it looks a little weird. Maybe I need to redo that, put some more spots on it, or less spots, one of the two. Yeah. I also don't know what to do with their hair. The latest thing I thought was to make it more like an ice blue kind of thing, so I'm ignoring the hair on that. Can I get a close-up? Yeah, here you can see I tried to do the pupil, but anyway. And obviously they're not based. So that's where I'm at with my meow nets. Hopefully I'll have, let's see, by the time I'm done, hopefully I have a decent sized army. I think afterwards I need to finish the other 5 of these. So I have a unit of 10. Work on the fiends. And then once the ghouls are out, I can work on putting this guy together and see what else I need. But, yeah, the plan right now, I'll probably cut this in half and probably screw it up. Maybe I'll cut it right here, and then that way if it does break, I can sort of figure it out. That's the plan, and that's where I'm at. Yeah, I also heard an interesting thing. I was watching someone's, I can't remember it was a guy who does a lot with miniatures with 40K. He has this way to melt these things. They either melt in an oven or you can do it in acetone, and it sort of creates like a goo, and I kind of want to mess with that a little bit, except I don't know, if I melt this, am I going to breathe like toxic chemicals and die? That's he seems all right, but or he's trying to trick me into doing that. I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, I did not give the cat an asshole. I just made it look like all the hair is coming to one spot. I know. I'm assuming the cat has one, and he has several ghouls that wipes it for him. That's my goal. All right. Well, hope you guys are doing all right. Hope you're excited for the old world, and love to see what or hear what kind of projects you're working on, what armies you're thinking on going with. Yeah, PDFs come out pretty soon, hopefully, and the books come out next week. So there we are. Thanks. See you soon.